I guess I'll just have to find the answer before the polar night ends.
I still can't get over the idea that this song is very Astro. No, okay, so his song is literally, I'm gonna play it really quick, hold on. So this is what Xavier's song sounds like. I was saying it was giving Astro and Highlight, and then it turns out it's very Astro. It's literally the same song. It's literally the same. So Xavier's is very Astro coded, and it suits him, honestly. When I see this outfit, I really am thinking about seeing Unu in it. Cause like, Unu with the silver, imagine him with the silver hair and this, oh. Anyways.
You are off course. Recalculating route.
Girl dinner. Exactly. The voice from the navigation system cuts out. The highway is silent. Steering with one hand while grabbing the phone from Xavier with disbelief, I pull into a rest stop. 900 kilometers to go. That's 200 more than when we started. He leans over and taps the refresh button. As expected, the screen goes blank for a while. Then it displays a weak signal warning.
It's probably the magnetic interference from the polar night. We'll have to try manual positioning.
And again, may I say,
You make me feel special.
manual positioning. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. How are you? How you be? Love and Deepspace as well. Hold on. Who is your main? I must know. Hi. Girl dinner. My name is Val. Hope you had a wonderful stream. What were you up to? Okay, do you go... Yes, another Caleb main. I'm here for it. I'm a Caleb main, but Xavier's also my baby. Do you go by Usami or do you go by Mao? Usami Mao? Do you have a preference on how you would like me to address you? Did I introduce myself? Hi, I'm Val. I'm a Filipino queer variety streamer. That's my spiel. I'm having a night. I should not have drank alcohol earlier. It's fine. It was literally just a small can of coffee alcohol. We're fine. I'm bouncing off the walls. It was Vietnamese coffee. I think that was the bad choice, not the soju. It was the coffee. I hope your stream went well. I hope if you did pulls, you got all the cards that you wanted. Mao is the name and Usami is my last name. Oh, Mao. Okay, Mao. Then I should call you Mao. Mao. Mao, like Apothecary Diaries. I love that. Which I still need to watch season 2. How is your day/night/time zone going? How was your stream? What were you up to in Love and Deepspace? Were you watching some cards? Were you going through main story? What were you up to? Please let me know. And thank you so much for the follow. You're so sweet. We just watched Sylus's for the Heartbeats Ablaze banner, and we had some graphics lag issue. It's fine, we lived. So now we're going through Xavier's because that is what was voted on, and then if we get to it tonight, who fucking knows? Then maybe I'll do Caleb, or I'll save Caleb's for Tuesday. We shall see. Who knows anymore? I don't even know anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. But yes. So welcome in. If you need to lurk because you don't want spoilies, I totally understand. No hard feelings. Totally, I get it. I totally get it. And if you need to do any de-stream things, please do. Please take care of you because you are the most important person here. Okay? Night Glow. Oh, wait. Which one is Night Glow? Which one is Night Glow? I don't know names of cards. Why am I asking? I know what it looks like, and I know that's the one I want to do. That's where my brain is. He glances out the window, empty and featureless, and the plains stretch endlessly in all directions.
There's not much to go on. I guess we'll have to wait for the signal to come back. Besides, the Earth is round. Even if we keep heading the wrong way, we'll loop back to Lincoln eventually.
The one from the 10 days, the newest one? The newest one? That's not this banner, is it? What is it, the myth? The last one? Oh, from the 10 days. No, I got it. I got there eventually. From the 10-day login, the free card. We're good. I got there. Sorry. Perfect. Thank you. I was gonna get there eventually. How was it? Don't spoil it for me, but how was it? I hope it was a good time. Hopefully the car rental place hasn't blacklisted us by then.
They won't. The registration only had my name on it, not us.
Yeah, but people will assume we're a team. And if our coworkers find out the first step of our self-guided return was taking the wrong road, will be the punchline for every joke next month.
You've been driving for half an hour. It's my turn.
Xavier hops out of the passenger seat, walks around to my side and opens the door, but he doesn't get in immediately.
Look, there's the North Star.
I get out of the car, but after scanning the sky, all I see are stars that look the same.
It's hard to spot. You need the help of the other stars.
He's so fucking sweet. I love this baby boy so much.
Find the M shape of Cassiopeia. Trace a line from the middle. There. It's that one.
Cassiopeia? Cassiopeia? I've always said Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia. I managed to pick out a faint star and nod after roughly judging our position. I didn't expect Hunter's Guide Polar Night missions to actually be useful.
What?
I knew it. You never read anything the association sends. Lincoln is Lincoln. I think I did too. Until I realized. So that's very fair. Y'all will learn real quick that I can read. Barely. But I can't say things correctly, and I do occasionally genuinely ask chat vocabulary questions. I'll come across a word that is too big of a word for Elmo and ask how to pronounce it and what it means. So we have a time. We have a time here. Wait. Question for the new friends in chat. Do you guys have favorite words? And I don't mean like a curse word. I mean like an actual like vocabulary word or just a word that you love very much, because my favorite word shows up in this game more often than I ever thought it would show up in anything I ever play or read. Some words I used are crazy. The Dragon Sylus myth has crazy words. Dilapidated. Like, how is that not a fun word? It was in my, like, Afterglow. That's a really pretty one. No, dilapidated became my favorite. It was part of a vocab list my senior year. And it was so fun to say that it has stuck in my brain ever since. I get really excited when I see it used in video games, especially in this one. It shows up in this one a lot. They like that word. Or like, if I'm able to say it in real life in an actual sentence, I get so happy. Never thought of a favorite word? That's fair. I'm a nerd, so the one who struggles to read used to be a literary nerd. Imagine that. I used to be better. When I was educated. It's the way you say it when it comes up that I love. I get really excited.
That's because whatever they send is stuff I already know.
What's your definition of already? 10 years ago? A few decades? Or are we talking centuries?
We shouldn't block the rest stop for too long. Let's get going.
Denominator is a fun word to say. Before I could ask anything else, Xavier slips into the driver's seat, adjusts the height, buckles in, and gets ready to go. All of it is done in one smooth motion. Damn, called him a hag. When he looks back at me, he's already wearing the "I'm just waiting for you" expression. I climb back in, curiosity getting the better of me, and lean toward him. Xavier, come on, tell me. Don't I always tell you stuff about myself?
Yeah. You even told me that the cat we fed now eats 3 packs of freeze-dried snacks in one sitting.
I'm a nerd at Japanese language, so I love the word destiny in Japanese. Ooh. Wait. What's the word destiny in Japanese? If you can type it out in a, like, phonetically. Kiseki? Kiseki. Ooh. I'm probably saying it really bad, so I apologize. I don't even know my my mom's language, so other languages struggle for me. Kiseki, so kiseki. That is pretty. Xavier casually turns on the car radio. I hit the mute button and keep staring at him.
All right. Most of it happened when I was still on Philos. And yes, it was from a long, long time ago.
We saw that in your myth, yes.
Back then, it was just called ZK Gamma 13. It was a candidate planet with potential for a self-evolving climate system. Its core stabilization protocol got rewritten several times. It wasn't finalized until after the 7th magnetic shift.
Wait, I didn't ask for the entire backstory. He leans on the wheel, rests his cheek on his arm, and laughs.
The signal won't be coming back anytime soon. Since our trip will be a long one, we have all the time in the world for stories.
Can I just say my favorite of the love interest laughs is Xavier's. I find Xavier's to be so sweet and genuine. And I feel like he doesn't laugh often. So, like, whenever he does, it's literally so sweet sounding. Unme? Unme. Oh, that's pretty. Unme. But yours sounds like it might take several hundred years to finish.
Then why don't we start with something you'll actually care about? I attended the Astria Knight Academy. It had 3 houses: the Star Hunters, Moon Chasers, and Rainbow Runners. Each winter, they'd select members from all three to form an interstellar patrol team. Sometimes the missions were for support. Other times, they had to scout for planets that could potentially be a new home. Basically, we spent most of our time hopping between planets. We saw lots of interesting things along the way. One time, we passed through the dust clouds between two stars. And we watched a sun that didn't set for an entire day on a planet where day and night moved at a snail's pace.
We learned Kiseki means destiny. Right? Yes?
And sometimes, our coordinates would be wrong. We'd land on some unnamed planet until we sorted it out. Like right now.
Then based on your interstellar travel experience, what do we do? Xavier faces what's ahead of us, calmly turns the key, shifts gears, eases off the brake, and presses the gas pedal. Jesus Christ, that scared me. The car lunges forward and drags my startled yelp along for the ride. Christ.
We'll keep going until we reach the next rest stop.
Oh my god.
The signal has been restored. Recalculating your route. The new route is 1,000 kilometers. You will arrive at your destination in approximately...
After 3 confident hours behind the wheel, we somehow end up in the middle of nowhere. Thankfully, the infrastructure here isn't too bad. We managed to find a 24-hour 24-hour self-service pod hotel. 2 regular pods, 1 night.
1 pod, the biggest you have.
So, are we doing another 1-bed trope, sir? We already had that in another card. Do we need another one? I mean, I'm saying this like I would mind. We're not going to sleep well. We're not going to sleep.
When I'm in confined spaces, I need intermittent emotional support. I can't be there by myself.
You fucking baby. I can't. An excuse to cuddle, you bitch. That's not even a real condition.
Well, tonight is a perfect time for explaining it.
I can't. I have. I definitely have. Cuddle the baby, you bitch. Fine. If I have to. Xavier picks up the plastic access card from the tray in front of Otto and glances at the room number.
When I was traveling through space, I always had to sleep in those tiny pods. I could never get used to them. They were too cramped. I felt like I might hit my head with every turn. And the hypnotic brainwave tracks were always the same handful of songs.
I link arms with him. Don't worry, you have me this time. I'll make sure you eat well, have fun, and sleep. It's a yawn. A big yawn cuts me off, and Xavier takes this chance to poke my cheek.
We'll start with sleep. Then we'll work on everything else.
I love him. After spending hours in the car, I finally get to lie down, but now my back is complaining. I toss and turn in the pod. I try to twist myself into a position that can let me sleep. Xavier, maybe we should just return the car tomorrow. There are plenty of ways to get back to Lincoln. Besides, all this driving must be tiring you out.
You don't trust my driving?
No, I don't trust the signal these past few days. Stop twisting my words.
Oh.
If we get lost a few more times, we might not make it back before the polar night ends.
Why not request time off? I know you haven't used up your vacation days this year.
Looking at my PTO. I'll think about it. I want I want kitty cat biscuits. Give me kitty cat biscuits. I turned over again to face Xavier. You suggested to Captain Jenna that we ditch the support team and head back on our own. And now you're trying to steal my vacation days. Xavier just wanted a reason to travel with me, right?
It only took you 1 day and 1 night to figure that out?
When he looks like that with the puppy dog eyes, I can't.
Impressive.
Mm-hmm. His teasing tone is impossible to miss. I don't even need to open my eyes to know what face he's making, so I pinch his waist.
It's already been a minute. Are you still thinking about it?
I'm not saying no, but time on Earth is precious. Xavier nods and moves a little closer. Go to bed.
It'd be a shame to waste our precious time sleeping.
I mean... So what else did you have on... What does he have in mind? The darkness makes everything more vivid. I feel his hand on my waist. Oh.
Maybe I can give you a proper demonstration for how to help someone who needs emotional support in a confined space.
Sir. And the fade to black. That's the thing with him. He's so soft and sweet, but his cards get so like, he's so like unnecessarily like, where Sylus is very loud about how like, he's very forward and he's very loud about it, right? Whereas Xavier is only when it's the two of you and that side comes out. Oh, buddy, Chelsea, please. Not that. Not that. But yes. I mean, yeah. A sly bunny, yes. Since we're already traveling, we choose the scenic route instead of taking the fastest way back to Lincoln. After dropping off the rental at the nearest return station, we bike across half the city and catch a tram. No. Not wrong at all. It carries us past plains swallowed by the night. As the lights outside fade, the mountains slowly rise to greet us. Ding! The tram doors slide open and the sweet smell of food instantly fills the air.
Cola, crepes, popcorn, blankets, stools, telescopes.
We've got the best view in town. Rooftop balcony at my place. 500 per person. Drinks and shuttle included.
Handmade Nordrin postcards. They're free to take. Miss, follow us on social media and I'll give you the whole set.
Thanks. I'll take a postcard. It feels too rude to refuse, so I pick one with a starry sky. The cutout pattern glows softly under the station lights. This sightseeing town always gets plenty of visitors, but lately it's become an absolute sensation thanks to the Polar Starry Night craze. Still, we've underestimated just how popular it's gotten.
The road into town is jammed by the time we squeeze through.
Oh, thank you, Mount. Thank you again for the raid. Have all the good sleeps, all the sweet dreams.
Will probably be as flat as crepes.
Not as flat as crepes. I stare at the sea of people ahead and start having second thoughts. If this doesn't work out, you could go back a few stops. That music festival looked nice. Xavier opens a can of soda and hands it to me. Then he takes the bag and swings it over his shoulder.
It's okay. I found a shortcut.
Deep into the night, it's quiet. pines are interspersed, and the damp air carries the scent of grass and moss. Xavier's so-called shortcut is a path through the forest just outside the town. There's no one else in sight. I raise my phone and try to get a faint signal. Of course, there's nothing. Up ahead, Xavier stops walking. He looks at the sky for a few seconds.
That way.
I love this outfit with the dandelions. Weird. Aren't you usually the one who gets lost all the time? Did you download a navigation app to your brain?
The stars have been bright lately. During our travels in space, we'd sometimes encounter turbulence and lose our coordinates. So I memorized the star map, just in case.
Oh, no big deal. I just memorized the stars. The night air is getting cold. I rub my arms and hurry to walk beside him. Did anything interesting happen when you were lost in space? Xavier blinks slowly, shifts the bag to his other shoulder and rummages through it.
We once ended up on a planet that wasn't in any records. It was impossible to pin down our location. Supplies were running low, and the nearest support ships were light years away.
They're dandelion, like the little blowies of the dandelion, not the actual dandelion flower.
Most of the team were new. They thought we'd never make it back.
That wasn't the kind of interesting I had in mind. I'm about to say his story isn't what I'd hoped for when soft fabric touches my cheek. Xavier wraps a scarf around my neck and loops it several times. I have to tilt my head as he adjusts it.
Aside from that, the planet was beautiful. Plants were thriving everywhere. We even found a species that people thought had gone extinct. Then, one day, I came back and found a wavy leaf sea lavender outside my pod.
Oh, was it from someone who liked you? I picked up a little flower and gently brushed it across the tip of his nose.
I wish. At the academy, people used to pluck the petals and do fortune-telling with them.
Oh. He loves me not.
You'd whisper your question, and if the last petal gave you a good answer, it felt like a sign.
What did you ask? Xavier laughs, plucks the flower from my hand, tucks it into my front pocket, and then takes my hand. We start walking again.
I never did it. The flower has 5 petals. The answer you start with is always the one you end on. And I was the most experienced one in the group. I knew exactly how slim our chances were.
Our steps softly crunch through the fallen leaves. They echo faintly in the still forest. But I know how it ended. Xavier figured it out and brought everyone home.
I mean, if I didn't, wouldn't it be kind of creepy for me to be telling you the story right now?
Unable to hold back anymore, I gently kick him. Good. He deserves that. The trees start to thin out and the canopy opens up. After a few more steps, an entire lake appears before us. The surface mirrors the sky above. Stars are scattered across the water like a glowing sea.
The best place to stargaze is on the lake. Come on.
Concerned, I stare at the small boat Xavier borrowed. It's clean enough, but the worn, patchy surface looks like a dried orange peel. One of the oars is sitting at a weird angle. This thing looks older than I am. And it's manual?
Are you coming along or not?
I guess. Take his hand and hop in. Well, you can pilot a spaceship. I guess I can trust you with a boat. We sink. The sky hangs low and the lake reflects it like glass. Everything is still except for the wind and the whispers of the night. If you ignore the sound of our clumsy rowing, it could almost be a perfect, dreamy time. Maybe I should have thought twice before choosing this. It's taking forever. Do you think we'll have the energy to row back later?
Returning won't be a problem. The rental employee said they offer a paid towing service.
Xavier glances at my rowing. That's obviously not doing
And
a
let's
lot.
be honest, I'm doing most of the manual part.
Alright, well... Do you have to call me out when I'm taking a short break? I make a show of rowing a few strokes, then I give up and lie back down on the wooden deck. Xavier, do you see it?
See what?
The stars. Isn't that why you brought me here?
There are plenty of them.
You said that half-heartedly. You're not even looking up. You only see this kind of night sky once in a lifetime. Xavier looks down at me, his eyes reflecting the soft, hazy moonlight.
I don't need to look up. I can see them just fine.
Does he say that as he's looking at me? Stop. Ripples shimmer gently as the boat rocks, and the rest of the world seems to disappear. His breath is close. As he leans in, his figure blocks out the sky above.
Whoa. Sorry. Coming through.
Way to ruin the moment.
I told you to paddle left. Hurry up. We're going to miss out on the good spots. Cola, crepes, popcorn, blankets, raincoats, telescopes.
I sit up and use Xavier's shoulder to steady myself. Around us, at least a dozen boats are already floating in the middle of the lake. More keep arriving from the distant shore, and they're all packed with excited tourists.
Sorry, we almost ran into you guys. Hey, do you want some sparklers? They look great in photos. Take this box.
Oh, nice. Before we can say anything, a box of sparklers lands in our boat. It sits between us. I mean, sure. Thanks. Xavier picks up the box and sits back down. He pulls out a few sparklers and looks sort of annoyed. Yeah, me too. Come on, it's not that bad. Peak season is bound to be crowded. Even a night like this, loud and a little messy, is still beautiful. Can't really experience it while on a spaceship.
I'm fine. You don't have to cheer me up.
Oh, look, he looks sad. You say that, but your face says otherwise. Confused, he looks up and waves a sparkler at me.
I was just thinking. We don't have a lighter.
That's fair. Your power is light. I was about to be like, your power, and I'm like, no, we would need wrath for that, because that's fire that we need. Oh. Xavier thinks for a moment, then he brings his hand close to the sparkler. Little flickering lights sparkle around it. There we go.
I guess I'll use this instead.
There we go. I take one and gently tap it against his. Actually, this is cooler. Turns out that the polar night sky changes over time too. At first, the sky is dark blue. It's like velvet that was brushed free of sunlight. Stars hang quietly above. Slowly, the blue fades to gray, then it darkens into a rich black. One by one, stars grow clearer, brighter. By the time Xavier finishes pointing out each star to me, everything around us has fallen silent. We should head back. Are we staying in the town tonight?
We'll be outside the town. It's peak season, and there aren't any rooms left. The boat rental guy said we could keep this overnight.
Don't tell me the double sleeping bag was also something he just happened to provide. Not only do we have a one bed trope, it's a one sleeping bag trope. Xavier gives me a look of feigned surprise. It's too theatrical to be convincing.
That guy is really thoughtful.
After a pause, I slide into the sleeping bag and wrap my arms around his waist. Let's just pretend every hotel in town is full. And we snuggle. It's past midnight, but the bustling square in the center of the city is still loud, bright, and crowded. A massive digital display floats above the square. It broadcasts a performance on the open stage nearby. Music and lights ripple through the air. Laughter rises as people raise their drinks and dance into the night. We step out of the station and barely find our footing before the crowd sweeps us into the celebration. As for how we ended up here... Xavier, you don't need to hold me so tightly. I can't breathe.
You're the one who put your hands inside my sweater. I ended up being your personal hand warmer.
It's because who could have known that the temperature would drop by 10 degrees during a polar night? Xavier loosens his arms a little and gently presses his forehead against mine.
Sorry, I didn't think it through.
Stop, he's so cute. It's fine. It's not like I wasn't enjoying it. Besides, this isn't like your old space missions. You don't have to be the most experienced one all the time. You don't have to be responsible for everything. With me, you're allowed to mess up. Do what you want. Be Xavier.
Okay.
I'm so invested in this story. Hi, sweetie Kai. How are you? I hope your drawing is going well. What are you drawing? Alright, let's row back and find a hotel. The guilt on his face suddenly looks too real. I don't like where this is going. Oh.
So the room I didn't get, that part was actually true.
Yeah, I figured. I figured. For a project? Ooh, exciting. Luckily, extra trains were running at midnight during the polar night. We caught one going back a few stops, so we made a spontaneous detour to a sleepless city. It's hosting its own festival. Is this when this happens? Okay. So, there's a music festival going on, okay? So that's pretty similar to the Sylus one. Is it gonna be the same situation where they go up to the stage when no one else is there? Or are they gonna perform for everyone? Like, how is this gonna tie in, I wonder? Thank you so much for the follow. Music flows down the street. Music flows down from the rooftops and passes through train platforms and street corners. Lights flicker. Everywhere we go, people are smiling. At first, I'm just following the crowd, but the joy here is infectious. It's not long before I'm walking with a spring in my step. A pep in the step. It's so lively. Lincoln has a Polar Night Festival too. Tara sent me pictures. But considering how we're traveling, slow and constantly off course, we're definitely not making it back in time for that.
Then let's join this one.
Bet. But it's really late. We've been out all day. Festivals usually have a dress code and the main stage is still far away, maybe after a short rest. Confetti floats through the air. Xavier leans in and looks at me with a steadfast, bright gaze.
Let's go together.
Hold on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I love him. Suddenly, all my hesitation feels silly. I grab his hand without thinking.
What does this mean? I don't get it.
It means I'm not letting go. It doesn't matter where we go. He reveals a faint smile before taking a step. He leads the way as he gently parts the crowd. Are we gonna put on the outfits? We quickly find a self-service styling studio tucked away in the nearby mall. I finish changing and push open the door to the makeup room. It's dark inside. Xavier? Look at him! Wait, and the music is so sweet. Wait, look at him. Going around the partition, I finally spot Xavier's figure by the window. Outside, the dark sky could seemingly swallow everything whole, but between the buildings, glimmers of starlight break through. Suspended lights shaped like planets flicker in the air. They're almost like quiet whispers from a distant galaxy.
Why are you just standing there?
Well, 'cause you're standing there by the window in the dark. Wait, this music is so pretty with the smoke. Stop! I should be the one asking questions. Why didn't you turn on the lights? I almost walked past you. He moves closer and turns on the lights around a makeup mirror.
Can you see me now?
Yes.
Or should I turn on a few more?
See his giggle, his laugh, his chuckle. It's so sweet. That's not funny. Stop laughing. Chelsea, I'm trying to ignore the kiss smirks. I'm trying to look past. Because clearly we had to be the ones to give that to him. His fingers brush against mine and a soft tickle trails across my palm.
The chains on your outfit are tangled.
I look down and see his slender fingers already working to untangle the decorative chains around my waist. You're very thoughtful. I bet it isn't your first time dealing with something like this.
If I said it was, would you give me a quick lesson before we head out?
Xavier's still looking down and carefully adjusting the chains as if he said an offhand remark. I think for a moment, then I playfully reach out and loosen his tie a little. You don't have to look flawless on stage. A little messiness might be more charming.
Is this for the stage? Or for you?
I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. If it's for me, would you listen? He slowly raises his head before placing my hand on his bangs and letting me ruffle them. Through the tousled strands, his eyes shine like distant stars.
What's
I'm gonna
next?
cry. I'm gonna cry. The air between us slightly heats up. I quickly look away and press my finger against his forehead. During a performance, your eyes should be focused. Don't let them wander.
Why is it important to stay focused?
It helps convey emotion and is more engaging. More magnetic, I guess.
Then why do you avert your gaze when I look at you like this?
Stop! Stop it!
Did I do something wrong?
No, you're doing everything right. I'm struggling. Mirroring his expression, I stare back at him. Stop asking me that. Don't you already know the answer?
No, I don't. But on the boat, I remember you saying that Xavier is allowed to act on impulse. He can make mistakes.
Our gaze meets again, and he leans in. Hello.
So even if I mess up now, will you still look at me like this?
Our noses touch. His breath is warm and gentle, like fluttering down feathers. Then you have to keep shining. Don't let me lose sight of you.
All right. I'll be the brightest star in your sky.
don't. Above us, the starry sky stage has dimmed, and I can faintly hear the closing song in the distance. As expected, by the time we're done with getting ready, we took our time, clearly. Most of the ceremony's already over when we arrive. Okay, so the stage is just us again. Yet, as I look at the hand that tightly holds mine, I know I haven't missed out on what actually matters. The stage is all the way up there, and the cable car is closed. How are we supposed to go up?
There's a method that's faster than a cable car.
Can he fly? There it is. In the blink of an eye, the scenery around us shifts. When our feet touch the stage, the planet-shaped decorations light up again. The audience has left. No one is here to notice this quiet, subtle change. At least we don't have to worry about the crowd. And right now, I want to watch.
You only want to watch me dance?
Yeah. Yes. I nod without any hesitation and pat his chest to show I'm looking forward to it. He leans in, his voice tickling my ear.
All right. I hope you like the brightest star.
Knowing what's coming up, why is this so fucking sweet? All right, heads up. We might get lag. We're getting lag already, I think. Okay. We're gonna power through it like we did with Sylus, because these Kindled after the performance will be fine. Yeah? Okay. Guys, we got this. He moves to the rhythm and steps into the starlight. His body stretches with grace, each motion fluid and effortless. Spotlights arc like trails in the Milky Way. Starlight gathers and shimmers behind him. Everything is enveloped in a soft, radiant glow. If a journey across billions of light years was all for this moment when our gazes meet, then maybe those eyes have been searching for me for a long, long time. Fuck! Stop it! Because technically he has. Ugh, I'm upset.
Can I just hold you close? Why don't you come over here? 'Cause I just don't wanna waste a moment without you.
Wait, there's no lag. Well, there is. It's a little bit of lag. It's not as bad. Was it just Sylus giving us an issue? Love me some crazy, sexy, cool Astro. Okay, so Kek, we're imagining this is Chaunu the whole time, right? I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Guys, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna be okay for this next part.
Unexpected things usually happen when you're traveling through space.
It looks like our journey is about to get swallowed up by darkness.
At least, I'm not alone this time. Some things should be kept between two people, and only two people.
Why? What is happening? Pause. What did I say? What if the darkness changes me? Like, what if I become unpredictable?
Then I guess I'll just have to find the answer before the polar night ends.
I'm sorry. So we're going back to the kiss marks. Whoa.
Then I guess this is your way of claiming me. If I'm correct, then for the rest of this night, you only belong to me. There is no darkness that could ever claim me. Because my everything is for you to take. It's all yours.
Shining, no! Shining, no! What a time to come in. Also, Slowpoke Felitos, hello. Hi. Slowpoke Felitos, welcome in. Hello. Oh, okay. Not me showing up on your recommended page, and this is your first impression of me. Well, hello. Do you know of this game? I should probably ask first. Because if you don't, even better. Shining! Not now. I'm literally crying. That was so funny. I'm Brada, thank you. A TikTok video or something? No, fam. We're playing a game. You came in at the perfect time. Oh. Oh, that was so funny. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay here. After the celebration, we spend the night at a hotel and we're back on the road the next day. Things didn't always go smoothly, but like the little hiccups in a journey through space, we dealt with them. Under the night sky, the countryside stretches out before us. The city lights in the distance flicker faintly along the horizon. Sex backstage. Yes, exactly. Also, Slowpoke, do you want me to call you Slowpoke, Slow, Felitos? How would you like me to refer to you? This game is Love in Deep Space. It is a mobile game. It is an otome. It is made by the same developers as Infinity Nikki, if you are familiar with that game. So it's also a gacha game, but it has like an actual main story, which we are caught up on. So we're caught up on like the main canon story, and then the gacha, the cards are scenarios that you get to watch. So this one that we're watching through is basically K-pop themed in a sense. We've been wanting like an idol themed one, and I wasn't actually expecting them to deliver that. And they each get their own song and their own full story. So that's, just don't call me Dingus. I would never. Don't you worry. Okay. I'll call you Slow because Slowpoke seems mean. I'll call you Slow. Well, that still seems mean. Felitos. I'll call you Felitos because I don't want to be mean. It's all over China. It's crazy. Yes. And they had a collaboration with Miniso for the plushies in the game, and they might be bringing that internationally because it's only been in China. But they might, and I have a Miniso in walking distance to me. Literally down the street. I'm getting those motherfucking plushies. No, don't call Keck Dingus. So is cool? Okay, I'll call you Slow. But also, don't call Keck Dingus. She is baby and she needs to be protected. I have to drive to another city to get to a Miniso? No! Oh. But, I mean... No, an hour does suck. Well, wait, actually, hold on. My brain went to an hour to another city. How far of a drive is that for you? Like, time-wise? Is it bad? See, the Miniso that is down the street, while I'm happy it's there for when maybe I need it to get stuff at Miniso, it replaced a Daiso. And when we first moved into this apartment, I would have much preferred a Daiso. So I can actually get a lot of shit that I needed for like $1. That would have been nice. Oh, so it's bad. Oh no, Orbit. Or Ari, my bad. Ari, I'm sorry. maybe does Miniso have like an online store? Maybe you can order it. Thought you were gonna get a timeout. Wait, why? Why would I give you a timeout? Wait, we need to stay focused because ads are gonna roll and I need to finish the story before ads roll. There's one last stretch left in the trip before we return to Lincoln. I have one snooze left, guys. We gotta get through this. No more distractions. On the grass, I turn around to face Xavier and walk backward with a spring in my step. The trip's almost over. Do you have any final thoughts to share?
Let's see. The navigation system misled us 3 times. We almost got sick while camping, and we only realized the pot needed to be plugged in after lighting the stove.
My God.
I still think it was great. Perfect, even.
Someone is giving a suspiciously high rating to the chaos he planned. Thank you for the water, Super.
The best part of any trip is the unexpected.
Xavier pulls me to the side to avoid a rock I didn't see. I take the chance to link arms with him. Maybe that's because you don't think anything is a problem. Even when you told me about that engine failure thing, you sounded like you were just saying the coffee was unsweetened. Before I could even get nervous, you were already like, I fixed it on the way.
Okay. I'll try to come up with something more dramatic and cinematic next time. Like the ship suddenly breaking into pieces and me rebuilding it while fending off wanderers.
Before I can respond, Xavier places his hands on my shoulders and turns me. He whispers into my ear.
But something unexpected outside of this journey has already arrived.
Suddenly, flames burst through the dark sky. Nearby, a massive, curved figure begins to rise. A hot air balloon? We're in a hot air balloon? Stop. The wind whistles past. There's a soft whoosh as flames flare up and cast flickering light across the hot air balloon's panels. The hot air balloon rises. The envelope swells with the wind, and the basket sways slightly as we look down from the edge. Below, the ground glows with a soft gray bluish hue. The outlines of rooftops shimmer faintly, and a silver road arcs across the land in the distance. Everything looks so small. The houses, the road, even the forest we just walked through.
Yeah, from up here, all of it seems tiny.
When you look down at other planets from your ship, was it also like this?
At first, yes. Eventually, it just felt quiet.
Was it lonely? Xavier leans on the edge of the basket and lets out a small laugh.
Not really.
Well, he had the rest of his team with him.
You just realized that whatever you thought mattered, maybe it's not as important as you believed. Whether it's the reason you started the journey, or the choices you thought were non-negotiable. When you're that far out in the universe, they start to disappear.
He looks up at the night sky. His tone remains soft.
I used to think people forget why they set out on a journey in the first place. Little by little.
I nod, choosing not to press further. In this brief exchange of words, the hot air balloon continues to rise. Mist stretches across the treetops like a veil, and the dark-colored mountains roll toward a glowing city skyline. Xavier, that's Lincoln City.
Yeah, I see it.
The hot air balloon sways gently. I reach for the edge and end up touching Xavier's hand. Ooh! Our hands touched. After everything else touched earlier. I tilt my head up to look at him. He's already looking at me.
From the universe's point of view, we're not even a speck of dust. But right now, you fill up my entire sky.
I can't with how they write Xavier. I swear to God. The hot air balloon hovers. It's as if the world is nothing but us and the stars.
When there are countless stars, finding one specific planet is almost impossible. The universe is too vast. So much so that even two people meeting again feels like a miracle. I've traveled far, taken wrong turns, seen things I never expected. But I never forgot her name. The planet I had been searching for all along.
Maybe that drifting traveler looked up at the sky in the same way as the current me all those years ago, whispering the names of stars over and over again, trying to remember. And those stars he saw, were they as distant, quiet, and unreachable as the ones we're seeing now? So, you didn't forget. No matter how far you went or how long it took, you never forgot about where you wanted to go. The city lights ripple through the mist below us. Time itself seems to slow down.
It's because this time, I'm not traveling alone. Someone has been with me the whole time. With her by my side, even the unexpected becomes unforgettable.
I turn toward him. The night wind blows the hot air balloon's panels. Firelight glows softly against the side of his face.
I used to think that you needed a good reason to set out on a journey. But the reason is simple for this one.
Between the stars above and the horizon below, he takes my hand as if he's finally found his way home.
I want to be with you for a long, long time.
Please. Man. What a time. What a time that was.